Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Today I'm smoking my Savinelli 320 Oceano rusticated, and in it I am smoking Samuel Gawith Perfection from 2004 from Dingus Mixed Wine. Thank you, Dingus. And of course I am sporting the Dale Piper gifted smoking hat, which I absolutely love. So spent the day out working in the yard today. It was fun, had a good time. We bought a weed eater. The top rated weed eater on Consumer Reports. Got it home. Assembled the handle and the guard on it and everything, which is all you needed to do on it, and charged up the battery, and then McKinley wanted to go out and do some weed whacking with it, so she took it outside. She came in and she said, "Man, this thing isn't working very well." And I said, "Well, let me try it." You know, I figured she just didn't know how to use one, and so I gave it a shot, and man, it did not work very well at all. So I noticed the strings were real short on it, and so I said, well, you just probably need to tap it, let some more string out. So we tapped it, no string came out. So I thought, well, you probably were accidentally tapping it when you were using it, accidentally tapping it, and you just let all the string out. So I just need to put more string on it. So I had bought extra string. So I'm a guy that likes to learn from watching more than reading. I like to read it, and then I like to watch somebody do it. So I went on YouTube and I watched a guy show how to load string onto it. I said, okay, this is easy. This is really easy. So he showed how to load it, but he didn't show how to take off any leftover string. So I watched another guy who showed how to take off any leftover string. So I opened it up, and the thing's full of string. It's got fully loaded with string. Something's going on. Something's not right. So I take it apart. I pull the roll of string out. I look inside, and down inside there is a random loose screw jammed in the bottom of this thing. This is brand spanking new, straight from the factory. This silver screw jammed into the bottom of the string feeding section of the weed whacker. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, well, that doesn't look like it belongs there. It's silver. All the other parts are black. So I pull out my knife and I just kind of, touch it, see if it's loose or if it's supposed to be there. And it's loose. So tip it over and it comes out. So I grab the screw and I'm looking around in there to see if maybe there's some place that it belongs. No place. So I take it out. I pull all the string out. Put the whole thing back together. Reload that 18 feet of string or 16 feet of string. Put that back in. Turn it on. Thing works like a dream, man. The thing is just friggin' awesome. So McKinley and I go out and she starts trying to weed whack, and she's never done it before, so she's doing pretty good. But she gets tired of it. It's, it's long and it's awkward, and she's not tall, and it's hot. It is hot, and we had a thunderstorm while we were out there. It started thundering and lightning, so we went back in the garage and waited it out. And then she didn't want to weed whack so much anymore, so I took over and went out. I was going nuts weed whacking and going around the base of all the trees, getting everything you can't get with the mower, and all the hills, the inclines, and everything that the mower won't go on. I was going nuts, and I came in and just covered with weeds and grass and everything, and I was tired and I was hot and it felt good. It just felt good, man. I was out there, so I came in, took a shower, because I was a mess. Got out of the shower, and I thought, man, you know what? I was recharging because I used up the whole charge on the weed whacker. Recharged the weed whacker, went in, took a shower, came out. Weed whacker was all charged back up, and I thought, I'm going to come out here and start weed whacking in the backyard. Get all the corners of the yard where the mower wouldn't get, under the trees, stuff like that, and under the bushes. So I'm coming out here in the backyard and I'm weed whacking, and McKinley comes out and she says, Dad, something's wrong downstairs with the washer. It's overflowing. And it's gone into your music room where the carpet is. And I'm like, nuts. So I go downstairs. This is like brand new carpeting. some reason the washer wouldn't stop filling. It just kept filling and filling and filling and filling and filling. Luckily, the part of the basement that it's in has a drain in that part of the thing, but it was filling so much that some of it got, you know, about 10 inches of the carpet wet into my music room, because the washer is right by there's a door that's, you know, separates the music room from that part of the basement, and the washer's right there. So we were down there working on that. Gonna have to call a repairman because it just keeps filling. It just, no matter what you do, it keeps filling. I think once you get past that, it seems to work fine. So we'll have to see if we can, in the meantime, you know, figure out how to get past that. Stand there while it fills, and then move the dial past that so it. But man, it just filled and filled and filled. I put it on mini, you know, so it just, you know, it's only supposed to fill up, you know, like 3 inches of the thing, and it just kept filling and filling and filling. So I don't know what's going on with that. The joy of home ownership. Can't call the landlord anymore. So once we got that all straightened out, I came back out here and started weed eating some more out here, and I think I ran into a patch of what looked like poison ivy. I don't know if it is or not, but I think I might have stopped in time before I got into it, so we'll find out. 5 or 6 hours. I'll have to go over and glove up and pull all that out by hand. I don't know if it is or not. It's leaves of 3, but it didn't look real glossy, so I'm not sure if it is. Now, I'm no expert on poison ivy. But I deserved a beer, so. So I gotta do, gotta mow the front, the lower portion of the front yard. I had to get the with some branches and stuff that were in with around the trees and stuff. I wanted to get those taken care of and get the weeds out from in there, and then go down and just mow that all through. I don't know. We have, there's grass, and then there's area that's not grass down in the lower part of the yard. And I mowed all the grass areas, and then I'll go down and mow the stuff that's not grass this week. And that's more natural ground cover stuff. You tried.
Yeah, I wanted to I'm cooking something in the microwave, so I figured I'd bring it out. Not what you wanted.
Man, this is some great tobacco here. I like it. So, my review of Samuel Goth Perfection is, I like it. I like it a lot. That's gonna get jarred up tonight. Thank you, Dingus. So it was a good day today other than the washer. And of course all my laundry needs to be done, so I'll be figuring out a way to do that now. I tell you, it's such a good feeling getting out and working in your own yard, and seeing things, you know, coming around and making improvements, and you know, you watch the grass and the weeds getting longer, and you're just thinking, man, I got to get out there and do that, and you get out and you do it, and it just looks so much nicer, and you just think, ah. Like I've been looking at the fire pit out here, and the grass just around that has been getting long since we moved in. You know, it's just been, the mower can't get around it, you know, and we needed a weed eater to get that, and so I look at it now, and I look at the edge of the brick wall and everything, and it just looks so neat now, nice and neat, cut clean, and gosh, it just looks good, and makes me happy, and some. We have these banana plants here that just grow out of nowhere, and I mean, they just, you trim them back and they just grow immediately. You trim them back and they're 4 foot tall in a week, and you're just like, holy cow, these things are just amazing plants, and you can't control them. When we moved in, you couldn't see out the front window, so we went in and we cut them back so you could see out the front window. And they're already growing up higher than you. It's just amazing how fast those things grow. But they did, the lady who lived here before, she loved tropical stuff, and so she has a lot of tropical plants out in front of the house. And she loved those banana plants, and so they're planted all over the place out here. And but they just grow so dang fast. I mean, it's amazing to watch them, how fast they grow. You'll cut them back, and within a week they're 4 foot taller than they were where you cut them back to. They're 4 foot taller than where you cut them back to in a week. They're just amazing plants. I'd like to do a time lapse on them, cut them back, and then do a time lapse. Just watch them grow back, because they're amazing. And I'm not a big fan of them. And gosh, they're amazing plants. I mean, they're just. I don't think you could kill them. I don't think it's possible to kill them. But anyway, so that was my day today. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless.